Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video we are going to see how to use many methods and instances in Java programming. Okay, first of all, make sure you have two classes. I have boy class and then I have apples another class. Okay, I go to this apples class and type something like private. Okay, yeah, private string girl name. Okay, if you watch my previous videos, you have seen that I use public. Here I use private. What's the difference between public and private is public, any class can use it, but private, if you create a private, it means the methods inside of this same class only can use it. Okay, so private mean now I'm going to create a bunch of methods inside of those methods can use this one. Okay, now let's go ahead and see how to do that. First I go inside of this one and then here I put girl name. I'm going to create a program that is going to actually display your first girlfriend. That's the program here. Okay, it's going to ask from the user what's your first girlfriend name, and we are going to type the name of the girlfriend and whatever the name you put, and it's going to finally say your first girlfriend name is so and so. Okay, now let's see how to do that. Private string girl name, and then I'm gonna create my first method that's called public void as set name. Here we are going to set the name for the girl and equate it to girl name. Okay, so inside of this one we are going to create an argument that is string name, and then we are going to equate girl name is equal to name. Now the next thing is we are going to create another method called public string get name, and then I put a curly bracket, and inside of this one return girl name. This one is to call this I'm going to create another method and I'm going to put a printout, the final printout statement. In this statement we are going to call this one. That's why I create the return girl name, and to call this one we are going to create another method called public void saying bracket, and then I'm gonna put the system.out statement, that is like print statement. I start the curly bracket right here, and then I'm gonna type the system.out statement, that is system.out.printf. You have seen I type print, println, printf, everything is same. Like printf is we usually use in C programming, but you can also use it here. Like I just want to do it a little bit different than before. Now the next thing is we are going to type whatever the user see, that is after we type the girlfriend name, it's going to be your first girlfriend was percentages is for string, and then I close this one, and here we are going to call something that is get name. That's our second method. I'm going to use this one, so it's going to bring whatever the user typed name here. Okay, that's it. Now we are done with this one, and it shows a bunch of errors. Let's see what are those. Public string get name. Okay, let's finish the other thing and come back to here. Maybe we can figure it out later. Okay, here we are going to give a prompt to the user to enter the first girlfriend name. That's why we imported scanner already. Scanner is to get the input from the user. So make sure you put import java.utils.scanner and then scanner input new scanner. You do this one as well, and then you create an object called, in my case I put apples is my class, other class. I call that one right here, and then I create an object called apples object. You can name anything as you want. Now the next thing is now we are in this one. Now we are going to give a prompt to the user, that is system.out.println enter name of first girlfriend here. Okay, and this is going to be the prompt to the user, and then user is going to enter the name, and we are going to store the whatever the name user enter in a temporary variable. So string temp is equal to input dot next line, and then semicolon right here, and then the name apples, we are going to call apples dot object here. That's our object, apples dot object, and we are going to call the method. First method is set name, is temporary variable, from temporary variable, and then semicolon, and then again we are going to call the object dot saying. That's our last object that we created, that give the final display, that is your girlfriend, first girlfriend was that message here. This one public void saying. That's our next method. The previous method is get name, and then set name is the first one. Okay, now let's look at all the errors we have. Here we have some errors. Girl name, okay, private set girl name, that's right. Public void, okay, maybe I have put bunch of curly brackets right here. It should be just 2. And let's see, here it's just 2. Okay, now girl name is equal to name semicolon public string get name. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Public class apples, that's right, and then public private string girl name, public void set name, string name. Okay, let's run this one and see error messages. Boy, okay, let's see. Private string girl name, and then public void set name is string name, and then girl name is equal to name. Then I had to close the curly bracket right here. Okay, that's one of the error, and then I had to close the curly bracket right here as well. That's another error. And in this one we have 2 errors showing up. Apples dot object set name temporary object saying. Okay, let's run this one again and see if we have still boy. Okay, here we have 2 errors. Okay, we created object here, apples object is equal to new apples, system.out.println enter name of the first girlfriend here, that's right, string temporary is equal to input dot next line, that's right, apples dot not dot. Okay, I shouldn't put dot because apples object is the object name we created. Okay, there's no dot. That's another mistake. Now let's go ahead and run this one. Boy. Still some errors. Set name temporary apples object dot set name dot saying. Set name temporary temp set name then saying what's wrong here? Create method in type apples. Let me double check again. Okay, public class boy and then public static void main string args scanner input is equal to new scanner system.in apples object, okay, is equal to new apples, and then system.out.println enter name of your first girlfriend here, okay, and then string temp is equal to input dot next line, and then apples object dot set name temp semicolon apples object dot saying close semicolon. Oh shit, let's double check this one. Private string girl name, okay, public void set name string name and then girl name is equal to name, close the curly bracket, public string get name and then return girl name, close the curly bracket, public void saying system.out printf your girlfriend was percentages get name. Everything seems perfect. Okay, now maybe I just run this one alone and see whether I get any wrong message. Apples proceed wrong. Okay, now the error is gone. I don't know what happens. Okay, now I go to boy and run this again. Okay, now it's coming perfect. Enter name of the first girlfriend here. I didn't have any girlfriend, so I'm just going to type Selena Gomez. Okay, your first girlfriend was Selena Gomez. You can see like that. You can type anything you want, and that's how you do many methods and instances in Java programming. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you guys on my next video.